Hi, I'm Johnny from UltimatePaperMache.com. I'm sitting here in my living room because I moved my studio last week out onto the front porch, thinking what a wonderful area for light, beautiful place to work. And then I realized that it's absolutely impossible to take videos out there because it's so close to the street. Every time I get halfway through a sentence, the car goes by or an ambulance or something, and it just isn't working. That's why I have been having no videos. I also haven't really done any new projects lately because I'm working so hard on the doll book. But I do want to show you that I got the Rhino done. So let me go get her. This is how the Rhino turned out. I wanted to show you that it's got some really interesting markings. I worked really hard to get a lot of texture. I think you saw me doing that when I was putting the air dry clay on here. Then I coated it with the iron coating, the same coating that I used for the Raven. You probably remember that video. But as you can see, it's considerably lighter. One of the reasons is that I used both the Tiffany green patina and what's called a darkening patina, which for some reason on iron seems to turn it lighter. So instead of a dark orange, I got a light orange in the rust. And then I used a glaze made with a very, very light gray, a nice warm gray, and the gray was mixed with glazing liquid, so I was able to rub it off and only leave it in the recesses here so that we got all that detail showed up. So I think it turned out really nice. I did have to do a little bit of surgery on her feet. You can show you here a little bit closer. When I originally made the Rhino, I gave her elephant feet for some reason, and so I had to do a little bit of operation on it. Took the saw and cut some toes, and then repaired them with plaster cloth and more air dry clay. But that didn't take very long. So this is how she came out. Now, another thing that I've been working on, of course, is my doll book. You all know that, I'm sure. I finally got some clothes on this lady. Showed you her a few weeks ago, and she didn't have any clothes on yet, so now she's all dressed up and ready to go. And I've been working on the puppy heads. And we got a pug here, we got a little golden retriever. I think she's really cute. Not quite sure yet if I'm going to be including the English bulldog puppy. I don't know if she's adorable or not. I think she is, but I'm not really sure. All the patterns are done, and so the doll book is very close to being finished. But what I really wanted to show you today was just how this Rhino came out. I also want to tell you about two books. I'm going to go get them real quick. I've been intending to tell you about this book ever since I bought it last year. It's called Plaster Studio, Mixed Media Techniques for Painting, Casting, and Sculpting. Of course, all of the techniques in here, most of them are acrylic based. Some of them, I think she's got some faux encaustic. I believe that she does include something, just a little bit about metal coatings, but not very much. But she's got some really interesting techniques in here, and all of them would work with paper mache clay, or the new air dry clay. So if you want to do something a little bit adventurous, and you want to do something, you make the surfaces of your sculptures just a little bit more interesting. You might want to see if the library has a copy of this. It's a really good book. The other one, I have just had a chance to look at the pictures. This is what reminded me of my Plaster Studio book. I just got this yesterday. I've been so busy with other projects I haven't had a chance to really look at it yet. But I have looked at the pictures, and we've got some incredible surface decorations. Basically, it's for painters, mixed media painters. But all of the techniques in this book, called Wabi Sabi Art Workshop, most of it acrylic, a few other things that they're throwing in just to make the surfaces really interesting. And all of these would work again with paper mache or paper mache clay or the air dry clay. It's all going to work. Basically what we're doing with our sculptures is creating a three-dimensional surface to paint on, and sometimes it's a little bit fun to do something a bit out of the ordinary, and these two books I just highly recommend them. So that's all I have for today. No new projects. I am thinking though, as soon as I get done with the doll book, I'm thinking maybe it'd be kind of fun to do another one of our classes. I really had fun with the cat series because I got to see so many of the cats that you all made when you were following along doing that. So if you have any ideas at all of what you would like to see me do next, and do a video series as soon as I figure out where to put my video studio so that we can actually hear a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to be making any paper mache projects here in my living room, but as soon as I get that all set up, and as soon as I get the doll book done, should be a couple of weeks now, I think it's be time to start on something new. If you have any ideas, let me know, and be sure to come visit us, ultimatepapermache.com. I'll see you there.